Okay, now I'm recording right now my voice, and let's see, let me turn this fader up a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool beans, Daddy-O. So now when you talk, it's recording it too. How cool is that?
Yep. Record. It's fun. KJ6SBN.
And then when I'm all done, I will master it.
There you go. Sounds like fun to me. Sounds like some fun testing.
Yeah, I'll probably later tonight watch some videos on something to do with T-Racks, or there's a lot of videos on the mix box thing. And what's the mastering one? Isn't it Rumesen or something?
It's called Lursen Mastering Console.
Lursen? Okay. Maybe I'll look that one up and see, find all the secrets of NIM.
Yeah, then once you find it out, tell me how it works.
I mean, it's got to be good. It's got to be. It's got a volume, and it's got a drive. So I don't know if that is like a secret code for if you want more drive. Maybe it puts a little bit more compression or something in it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but the videos that they have online, they kind of show you step by step how to use it.
And it does say you can change the module and use another one and link them together?
No, it's not like you don't get to go in there and choose the different processors or change the order or anything like that. You have to choose a preset, and based on what preset that you choose, it has their setup that they would normally use in real life. So I know it does have like automation envelopes, so probably the videos go into detail on how to use that.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It's got a button you push. It says read, and it's got a couple other buttons too. I don't remember what they do. Some kind of automation. Yeah, it's some kind of automation. So hey, it's automatic. Hey, how cool is that?
Yeah, usually you'll set that to read, and it'll play back your automation that you've drawn, and then write would write, whatever. If you're using like a hardware controller to control the knob, you can twist it while it's playing back, and it'll change it in real time. And then there's one usually that's called like latch or touch, and usually that one will have it kind of reads your envelope that's already there until you start changing the knob, and then it rewrites it. So that's my guess. I haven't looked at it or tried it, but it's probably similar to automation and other software.
Oh, that's cool. So it's kind of like automatic faders that you can change the EQ and put one thing louder than another, and you play it back, and it'll automatically twist the knobs, kind of like a normal recording, what do you call it, the guy who does the recording, engineer does, and it'll do it automatically. I guess that's, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so you're not just stuck with one setting for the whole song. You can have it change over time. I think they'd use that a lot for, like, if you have a chorus, you can make it, pump it up, make it a little bit louder, and then have it go back down for the verses, so stuff like that.
Yeah, too bad I didn't know that ahead of time. Well, I can go back and I still have the normal MP3 file. It would be good for Holy Night, where it kind of comes in loud at first, and then it gets quieter, then the singing, blah, 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 and then it gets a little bit louder during the chorus, and then it goes back into that, it goes lower again, and then at the very end when all the strings and everything comes back in, it should go, I don't know, 2 or 3 dB louder, just to get that dynamics, I guess.
Yeah, give it more punch. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, you could probably change, I don't know what they let you automate in that software, so it's probably just those 8 knobs. So, but I guess there's a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, if you just look at the waveform and see how it's playing along, you can tell when to twist the knob and make it louder, when softer. So, ooh, cool beans. AJ60 Apple Valley. Okay, yeah, looks like you're getting off the freeway. I just switch over to my vertical antenna.
Yeah, there was just an ambulance. Well, it's right. The ambulance is right in front of me, so.
And it's 7:57. So you probably got about 10 minutes or so to get here.
Yeah, I'm going up to the Twin Peaks right now.
Providence, AJ60.
KJ6SBN. Yep, I am coming around the corner to Apple Valley Hotel.
Okay, Mr. Super Villanova, I'm going to change over to 2-meter sideband because I see a couple people on there I want to say hey to and let them know I got a new toy, mix box. And of course, the guy I want to tell is Greg K6EGG. He's going to really, really want one.
Oh, cool, yeah. Check it out. Sounds like fun. KJ6SBN, almost there.
Almost there. California. Okay, see you in a few moments. AJ60.
L as in Lima, I as in India, T as in Tango, Z as in Zulu, O as in Oscar, R as in Romeo, T as in Tom, U as in uniform, November as in N for November, G golf, and .org. So BLITZORTUNG.org.
I didn't have a pen that fast. Slow down. Start all over again, Frank.
Oh, I'll text it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Or watch Greg. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Check out turn off the sensors or the detectors. Turn off the detectors, and then you'll see the size of that storm. It's a huge one. It's almost the size of California. Off to the left there, you got sound and detectors. Straight over to the left. Yeah, turn off detectors. There you go. Yeah, look at that storm, man. The thing was huge about an hour ago. It was even bigger than that.
Looks like Dallas is getting nailed right now.
Yeah, okay, let me text that to Fred. KK6FR. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good. Now, I've seen one bigger than that, but that's a pretty. We were hearing it. We were getting ripped up pretty good on 75 meters. Nothing you guys got to worry about up on this one, but yeah, we kind of gave it up over there because it was huge. It's about half the size now as it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. KK6FR. I'll send that to you real quick, Fred.
Thank you, Ken 6 West.
Fred already got it.
You got it?
I sent it to you.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, he caught me off guard. I said, I didn't even have a pen and pencil. He said, ready to copy, get a pen, whatever. He caught me off guard. I had a pen close by, but he caught me off guard.
Where's your computer? No, I had it for you over on HF, but you disappeared over there.
Oh, that's because we had the picture sending thing. I was on, Keith told me about it, so I went to the digital picture sending.
Fred disappearing? PictureNet.
Yeah, I was sending pictures on digital.
Yeah, okay, well, set that one in your bookmarks there, Greg, because every now and then you'll see some, like during the summer, I mean, the entire United States, from one end to the other, just had huge storms. I mean, I've never quite seen that much, but that's a pretty fun sight to go to every now and then.
Yep, it's there. That's pretty cool stuff.
So did you get it, Fred?
Yeah, I got it from Keith. Thank you, Keith, and thank you, Frank.
Okie doke. All right, guys, I got to tootle down and take care of a few things. I'll be listening from afar. KK6FR. Hey, that kind of rhymes.
Howdy, Greg.
Hello.
You know who this is?
I give up.
This is the four-bagger, sandbagger Curtis, AJ60.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody who was just trying to fool us by slowly moving the VFO up.
Hey, Curtis, it's great to hear your voice, buddy. I didn't recognize you there. It's just a tad off.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm exactly right on 250, but I might be off a little bit.
I was off. I apologize. It's great to hear your voice, buddy. How have you been, sir?
Oh, been doing all right. Just, having to wait for the deliveries that I ordered through Amazon. And unfortunately, so this comes through Amazon. But they knew who I am and everything, and now they have to register me.
Yeah, you sound good there, Noel. No problem whatsoever, and so does Greg. Yeah, I got a new toy to play with, and you would love it. And you probably have some of these, but it's new to me.
No, I don't have it.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, Curtis, what did you get?
I got a software package. It's called Mixbox. It's put out by IK Multimedia. It is a collection of 70 VST plugins for doing audio stuff. And man, this thing is really, really cool. I'm recording now this, the 2-meter sideband thing. It is really cool.
We're being recorded right now?
Yes, sir, Bobby.
Yeah, that way you can chop it up, play it back, and make you say things you never said before.
Yeah, take me to your leader type of thing. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing with that. I've only had it for a couple days. Actually, it was my son who bought a package of samples because he's a musician, so he likes to buy sampled violin strings and pianos, and he likes recording equipment and stuff. So he bought this. This thing kind of came with it. It's called Mixbox. It's got all kinds of compressors, limiters, EQ things, like up to 70 of them, and you can put up to 64 in a line, and you can turn them off one at a time, or you can run them all at the same time, which is probably not a really good idea. Right at this moment, I'm using two things. One is called the EQ Comp, and another is a plate reverb. So I just barely have a little bit of reverb on it, and so I am using for the first time OBS software, and that's what I'm using to record it with. So you can see all the little meters, and I can put it up on my QRZ page or send it to somebody, something like that. It's pretty powerful stuff.
Now you can live stream, Curtis. Go for it. You got OBS. All you need is your stream key from YouTube.
Yeah, and today I was kind of messing with it, and I accidentally figured out, so that's how you put your face on the screen and stuff. It's pretty cool. What software are you using? Is it OBS Studio?
I'm just using regular OBS, but I'm actually getting together eventually a graphics package that I'm going to use with OBS Studio. OBS Studio has a little more, what's the word I'm looking for, options.
Yeah, I just typed in Google, the best OBS software, and it came up with OBS Studio, and it seems like it's pretty popular, and it's free, so that's just my right price.
Yes, it is, and I got a new computer, so I can do a little more stuff, including having people on Zoom. So maybe eventually I'd like to have you on. We can chat or something like that and do it on the live stream. I know I did it with Keith once. It's kind of fun. might be something kind of, I don't know, maybe you're interested in. But now with this computer, I can do, a ton of other stuff, including putting 4 boxes in and putting the chat in and doing some other stuff, doing some moves and stuff, which I couldn't before with my other computer, and I added a couple cameras too.
Yeah, you got your regular old CBS NBC studios at your house. I'm curious. I like that little LED VU meter. Where'd you get that at?
I got that from the App Store, believe it or not. It's called ProPhase. ProPhase.
Okay, well, I like anything that twinkles and goes and flickers on and off because it makes you look really important. So anyway, and I was going to ask you another question. When you are getting your audio from the 9700 and you're I don't know how you run it. You run it into a mixer board or into your computer first, or I don't know how you're doing that. I'm curious, how are you getting the audio out of the 9700?
So I took the speaker out, and I have it running through my console. And then when you hear me, I have basically the microphone I'm using for my 9700 is also splitted into my mixer, so I can pot it up on a different channel. The only time you hear me, so if I have the input for my mic off, but you hear me talking on the stream, it means I'm talking through the radio. I have the monitor audio feature on, which is when you press that function menu to the right. So that's kind of how I've got stuff routed through.
Okay, I was just kind of curious. Right now, I've thought about doing it that way to get audio into my laptop computer, but I discovered that you can get the audio out of the USB port, out of the back of the radio, I'm using a USB cable to go from the back of the 9700 and into a USB port on my laptop. And then in the settings, you can adjust the volume up and down, and it'll stay right at that exact volume all the time. So I can turn my volume knob all the way off, but I can still hear people coming through. You know what I mean. I'm just curious if you knew anything about that.
I did know that, but I wanted to do everything analog before it hit the computer, because that's how I know how to adjust all the levels, so everything will be nice and even and smooth and EQ'd correctly and stuff like that. The other thing, pardon me, my old computer couldn't handle all the different stuff running, so I couldn't have like several different inputs or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, I think you can also transmit through the USB from your computer. You can transmit and receive without using the microphone input, but then you got to figure out how you're going to get a microphone into a laptop unless you use a USB microphone, which I do have. Then you got to figure out how you're going to push to talk to make it work. So I probably won't go that route, but I just read somewhere that you can get the audio out and you can actually transmit through the USB too if you want to go that route.
Yeah, you can actually route your computer audio. You have to create what they call mix minus to do that. You can route your computer audio back through that USB cord.
Yeah, see, this is all new stuff to me. It's kind of cool though. This thing that I have, Mixbox, I'm gonna tell you what, I got it right now. I got it going to my 55-inch TV, so it's huge. So I can see it on my laptop and I can see it on my 55-inch TV, and it's wow. I mean, how cool is that? I will definitely put this. I'm recording right now. I'll put it up on my QRZ page. I've already put a couple of them up there. I think I did not a live stream, but I recorded Catalina net at 9 p.m. No, net at 9. Was it? Yeah, net at 9 p.m. last night. It was like an hour and 30 minutes. So I recorded that and I put it up on my QRZ page. If you were just curious to see what I'm talking about. AJ60.
I'm actually very curious. I'm going to check that out right now as we speak.
Cool, yeah. So if you go to my QRZ page and you scroll down, you'll see Net at 9 p.m. Catalina repeater that I did last night.
By the way, Curtis, hello, this is Keith, WA6QXA. You're coming in loud and clear on Long Beach tonight.
Yeah, howdy, Keith. Yeah, you're sounding good too up here.
Yeah, cool advice, Greg. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool gadget there. I can tell I'm going to be spending weeks playing with this thing.
Does it come with a book that's a manual, or how do you learn how to use it all?
Well, it does come with a user manual, but it's really not real in depth. I don't think people would really buy something like this unless they knew what they were doing, or if you just like to tinker around with any type of audio processing stuff.
Roger that.
It almost makes you want to go out there and just touch it and turn some of the knobs.
I know, I think of the same thing.
Yeah, send me an email when you get that this recording up. I'd love to hear it.
Okay, yeah, it's recording you too on your live stream. Then I can click on this little tab here. Then it goes back. Now I'm back to the little display. Tonight I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm just using the EQ comp and just a tiny bit of plate reverb. And I've noticed that it does make a big difference, the order and how many of these doodads you have turned on at one time. It can be overwhelming to put too many in line.
And here's a little audio trick for you, Curtis, AJ60. Before you compress, EQ. Never EQ after you compress.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of the EQ comp I'm using right now is a combination of a multi-band compressor, so it does both EQ and comp. And right now, that's the only thing I'm using, except for the reverb thing on the very end. But it's just barely turned on.
You know what? Another nice little trick to enhance the audio voice, which I'm doing it actually through my processor, my Orband processor. So one of the settings in it is have a slight delay added in to your voice. A very, very slight delay. It will enhance the presence of the human voice.
No, I will try that. I've got many audio delay units that I can put in line here. It's pretty cool. So I don't know if you noticed this box thing. It comes empty with nothing in it, and then you have 70 effects that you choose, and you can put them anywhere in any order, and you can put it has 8 separate boxes, so it'll hold up to 64 different effects, and you can duplicate them if you want to. And I've noticed I'm probably going to make them so because normally you would EQ just a little bit differently when you're recording D-Star, because it kind of has a lot of highs in it already, and then something a little bit different for sideband and something a little bit different for FM, so I wouldn't have to just have presets already made, so I don't have to go twisting any knobs or anything.
Yeah, you're coming in loud and clear in Long Beach, but you're a little off frequency. This is WA6QXA Keith.
Anywho, just wanted to share my new toy and let you know that, so I'm going to take a standby and take a listen. This is AJ60 in Apple Valley.
Copy that, Curtis. I'm standing by for the San Diego station.
Hey, you hit me with +20. When I'm playing live, like a gig, whatever, with my saxophone, I prefer having a slight delay over a reverb on my sax.
So you know what I'm talking about. It enhances it.
Yep.
So what do you think, like 20, 30 millisecond delay?
It depends on the sound. We heard a San Diego station in there. Go ahead, sir.
Are you hearing Greg out there in Chino, San Diego? What's the name again? Can you respond? All right, Keith here in Long Beach, WA6QXA, and you're aiming with +20. +20.
How about now? There's 210 watts from the city of Chino, sir. Excellent. You're sounding good up here in the city of Chino, and we're also streaming live on YouTube as well.
Are you located like around the Mission Bay area, or what? Give me some QTH. Oh, okay. I remember we've talked a few times. You got a little elevation going your way, as I recall. Okay, yeah. +20 over here. I'm just going barefoot, but I'm pushing about 100 watts with my 9700.
Yeah, you're 15 to 18 dB here in San Diego. Good, strong signal. Just want to treat the market because they have a lot of noise. So,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think that the ocean's working as an antenna for both of us. I'm going to hand it over to Greg. Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. You're making all over there's a lot of dirt between you and I right now. So, yeah, conditions must be very favorable for a 2-meter sideband right now. You're sounding really good up here tonight. I know I've heard you before, and I could barely hear you before, and you're moving my needle, and it's sounding really strong up here tonight. Excellent. It's good that you're having a nice evening of ham radio, and I hope you don't have to work tomorrow if you're still in the working business. problem. Keith, he said he was coming in S20 up by you?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, man, because that's about a 100-mile hop.
Yeah, I think he's fat. I think it just needs making your relay work better.
What kind of amplifier are you running? Yeah, man, it sounds beautiful up here. I'm sorry, what kind of, I think you told Keith what antenna you were running. Can you say again? I know exactly where you're at there. Yeah, that's a heck of a trip going down there, man. Especially coming up here through all that dirt. I don't know if you know where I'm at. I'm at the the 60 and 71 interchange, or maybe the 60 and 15 interchange. You familiar with that is?
Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, I lived in Fullerton. I used to kind of be my stomping grounds many moons ago.
Yeah, that's impressive. I like to hear that. Do you check into the Bozo net ever on 144 240? I hope it's still your hobby. That is the perfect answer for that question there. This is Greg, K6EGG. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.